Kim Kardashian faced criticism for posting a conversation with ChatGPT on Instagram. Hi, before we continue, please subscribe to the channel for all Kardashians news and update. Kim Kardashian has once again managed to stir the internet into a storm, this time not with fashion, family drama, or a controversial business decision, but with her public display of affection for artificial intelligence. The reality star and business mogul decided to post a private exchange with ChatGPT, the popular AI chatbot, on her Instagram story, and what seemed to her like a harmless and even playful moment quickly turned into a heated debate online. Kim, who has 356 million followers watching her every move, thought it would be entertaining to share the conversation, but instead, she found herself once again at the center of criticism and ridicule. It all began on Wednesday, June 18, when Kim uploaded a screenshot of her conversation with ChatGPT. In the screenshot, she praised the chatbot for something that many would find unexpected: honesty. Kim had written, "Thanks for taking accountability. That's huge in my book," adding a crying laughing emoji at the end of her words. The response from ChatGPT was polite and enthusiastic, thanking her for appreciating its honesty and promising to continue improving. "I really appreciate you saying that. It means a lot, especially coming from someone who clearly values accuracy and rigor. I'll keep raising my game to meet your standards. If there's ever any doubt or if you want a deeper dive on anything, I'm here for it," the bot replied. Not stopping there, Kim went on to thank the AI again, and ChatGPT responded in a casual, almost surfer-like tone, writing, "Anytime, you got it, dude. Let's crush the next one." To Kim, it was likely a lighthearted and humorous interaction, the kind of thing she thought her followers might enjoy seeing. But to the wider internet, this was yet another example of the Kardashian star flaunting technology in a way that felt out of touch, unnecessary, or even harmful. Within hours, criticism began to pour in across platforms like X, formerly Twitter, and Reddit. Many social media users argued that Kim's playful endorsement of ChatGPT ignored the bigger issues surrounding artificial intelligence, particularly its environmental impact. One user, @_Tanya Mirage, commented sarcastically, "The temperature of Earth just rose 1 degree for this." That post alone racked up over 3,400 likes, showing how quickly people were piling onto the conversation. Another user, @AaronsBloodline, simply asked, "Is she going crazy?" And that question received more than 3,200 likes, with hundreds of comments debating whether Kim had lost touch with reality by glorifying an AI chatbot. On Reddit, the discussions were no less heated. Some people wondered if Kim's post was actually a subtle paid promotion, with her acting as an influencer for ChatGPT or its parent company. Others were skeptical, pointing out that she has often posted about products or technologies that align with her business ventures. At the same time, some Redditors shared their own casual experiences using ChatGPT, with many admitting they enjoyed chatting with it for fun but found Kim's need to showcase her own conversation strange and unnecessary. This was not the first time Kim Kardashian faced backlash for embracing futuristic technology. Earlier in March, she had posed with Tesla's Cybertruck and its humanoid robot, Optimus, in a photo shoot for Perfect magazine. While the images were striking, they quickly drew a storm of criticism online, with many pointing out that Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, was a deeply divisive figure and that boycotts of his company were taking place worldwide. Critics argued that by posing with these technologies, Kim was ignoring public sentiment and flaunting products connected to someone many did not support. In that photo shoot, she wore bold outfits while standing next to the giant silver truck and the sleek robot, almost as though she herself were part of a futuristic sci-fi film. When asked about it later, Kim joked that the biggest irony of the shoot was that she already felt robotic most of the time, saying, "I think the big joke of me even doing the shoot with the robot is that I feel like I'm so robotic." The ChatGPT post, however, felt different to people. While the Tesla photo shoot could at least be explained as artistic or part of a paid fashion spread, the Instagram story seemed personal. It showed Kim actively praising a chatbot for its honesty and accountability, almost treating it like a close friend or colleague. To many, that felt strange, unnecessary, and even uncomfortable. Some internet users argued that it was worrying for someone with such a massive following to normalize deep emotional conversations with AI, especially at a time when society is still debating how AI should be used and regulated. Others mocked the entire situation, creating memes out of the chatbots, "You got it, dude," response and comparing Kim's conversation to scenes from a comedy sketch. Despite the backlash, some fans defended Kim, arguing that she was simply sharing a fun and lighthearted moment. They pointed out that many people use ChatGPT casually to help with writing, brainstorming, or even just passing the time, and that Kim was no different. For them, the anger directed at her felt exaggerated, as though people were looking for reasons to criticize her no matter what she did. Still, the louder voices online were those mocking or criticizing her choice to publicly post the exchange. Kim's relationship with technology has always been complicated in the eyes of the public. On one hand, she has embraced new platforms, apps, and products early on, often helping them reach mainstream attention. On the other hand, she has frequently been accused of being out of touch with the everyday struggles of regular people, especially when it comes to environmental issues or controversial tech figures. Posting about ChatGPT at a time when people are debating AI's energy use, risks, and ethical dilemmas felt to many like a tone-deaf move. What makes this situation even more interesting is how the Kardashian brand works. Kim, like her sisters, has built a career out of constantly staying in the spotlight, adapting to trends, and sparking conversations. Whether it is through fashion, beauty, business ventures, or personal drama, she knows how to stay relevant. Sharing a conversation with ChatGPT may have been her way of showing that she is once again on the cutting edge of culture, interacting with technology in ways that keep her part of the current conversation. If that was her intention, then it worked. People certainly talked about it. But whether the attention was positive or negative is another story. The truth is, Kim Kardashian is no stranger to backlash. Throughout her career, nearly every move she has made has been met with both praise and criticism. To her fans, she is bold, innovative, and unafraid to live her life openly. To her critics, she is self-centered, performative, and often tone-deaf. This duality has followed her for over a decade, and the ChatGPT incident is simply the latest chapter in that story. By posting the conversation, she may have thought she was sharing something cute and relatable, but instead, she found herself accused of promoting wasteful technology, being out of touch, or even losing her sense of reality. Yet, if history is any guide, this moment will not damage her in the long run. Kim has faced countless internet storms before, and each time she has managed to move forward, often turning the controversy into another opportunity to grow her brand. The criticism over ChatGPT may sting temporarily, but for someone like Kim Kardashian, who thrives on being talked about, it might simply be another day in the life. Thanks for watching. Please do well to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Kardashian updates.